Happy Sunday. Kansas City Chiefs are second in the playoffs for the AFC. Good job, Chiefs. Me, I'm a Uber driver when I turn on that app. I own some websites that go 24/7, 365. Landlord renting out my extra bedrooms, roommates. I'm a stock trader, hedge fund manager without a license. But I passed a license. And so that issue is I'm owed $5 billion a year for every year since kindergarten from Merrill Lynch, Smith Barney, and Payne Weber, the police and courthouse, and the Kansas Securities Commission because they've disrespected me for a license. They've disrespected accounting one, the common stock owners on the company. I'm a common stock owner of those companies. They've disrespected my degrees. You're no different than everybody else. I'm not an operations manager, but if you pay me $1 billion a week, contract work, any company in America, I'll consider being an operations manager. I didn't go to Purdue to study operations. There was no poll back then that said operations, but for $1 billion a week, I'll do a lot of different things, including being an operations manager. All you idiots who think, wherever you are, that's what you are. Whatever you do, wherever you are, you are. Well, wherever you are, wherever I am, if I hear people talking about me, saying things, I might respond. Jokes, cracking jokes, whatever. I like to call Purdue ranked simply as good as it gets to be the richest man in the country. You're no different than everybody else. Master's degree. Some of the people at Purdue Krannert could never pass engineering at Oklahoma State. Some of them had their head stuck up their ass. Some of them were frauds and liars. Maybe some people walking around there really weren't even enrolled in the school. Fraud, look-alike. I don't know. You're no different than everybody else. That's right. Where do you get a paycheck at? Where have you tried to get a paycheck at? What have you tried to do in your life? That's just as important as anything, I'd say. Shows what kind of person you are. I started trying to get a hedge fund license when I was 16. Got my BS in mechanical engineering in 4 years at Oklahoma State. Went to Purdue Krannert when I was ranked number 4 public, number 13 in that same ranking, public private, and another 3 in another ranking they had in orientation, simply as good as it gets. Obviously, nobody says that because nobody's on my side besides me. But I'd be happy to discuss this on national TV with anybody, and Merrill Lynch's board of directors, and Smith Barney's board of directors, and Payne Weber's board of directors, and Waddell Reed's board of directors, and Sprint's board of directors. Every individual since '85 when I got my master's. What do? I work for money. I don't work for free for very long. Video Corner, I worked for free because I owned, 15% of it? Privately owned. But that's another different set of issues as far as I'm concerned. But, sometimes Dad, the lawyer, would say, an owner's an owner. Doesn't matter if it's privately owned or publicly owned. Well, my ownership's been disrespected. It's not acceptable. Let's discuss this on national TV. You're no different than everybody else. Paycheck, business license. Minimum wage for me is $5 billion a year, based on that highest hedge fund paycheck out there, based on my ACT percent degrees. Let's just talk about that on national TV. Maximize stock owner value of that company called me, and my paycheck time is money. Paycheck precedence. Business license precedent. Precedents of disrespecting me and my degrees and ownership in places like Merrill Lynch and the Topeka license office. Precedents of crap and fraud at Oklahoma State and Purdue and Shawnee Mission South and the courthouse. I mean, come on, this whole place is just a big bunch of bullshit. Everybody wants to do what's best for themselves. They're for their own side of the argument. Yeah, do whatever it takes to win for your side. My side's me, babies, and I'm right. I was born right. My real father was probably murdered by jealous inferiors with degrees, with his Harvard Law degree and Wharton Econ degree. President of Kansas City Lawyers Association bar. Whoever the person was in Video Corner was a complete lunatic, idiot, lying, gossip, mimic, idiot. Me, I'm a genius. I proved it. Merrill Lynch, hand me a trillion. Smith Barney, hand me a trillion. Payne Weber, hand me a trillion. That's where the issues began when I was 16. St. Louis. What's in St. Louis? Any company in St. Louis, hand me a trillion. I'll get in my car and drive over to St. Louis as soon as you get the money in my bank account. Think I just go to St. Louis and hang out, see what's going to happen maybe? Or Wall Street? No. Written contracts on the boards. Board of directors of any kind. Commerce Bank, they're in St. Louis. What? Then you're going to throw me in jail. They never give me a paycheck. One interview, I guess. Kind of stupid interview. Would I leave and go to a better paying job after I got experience at Commerce Bank like my buddy did? Yeah, I probably would. I can't be satisfied with anything less than the highest paycheck in America. I can't be satisfied with being anything less than the richest man in the country. Or at least among the top. I can't be satisfied with disrespect for my ACT percent degrees and my ownership. What do I look like? This is what I look like. Double chin going. I need to work out and get rid of, teeth. I got gaps. Nose, uneven nostrils. My dad in old black and white pictures before I was born had uneven nostrils. When he was insulting my looks and nose in the couple of years before he died, he had even nostrils. They were not uneven like mine. He had different handwriting. He acted different. He was not the same person after my college. And I think that reaffirms that he was murdered and this idiot stole his identity. And my mom, she was pretty much of an idiot, lunatic. And her friends, all she's good for is her country club. I do something that her husbands, I don't do anything to their husbands. You people are idiots. I do what I get paid to do. How do I get money? Based on 60 years of experience. Based on every experience for college diplomas. It's lonely at the top. Well, you know what? Hand me a trillion, punks.